ambient drones with the BOSS DD-500 delay and TE-2 Tera Echo. You've just been listening to an excerpt of an ambient guitar meditation that I posted recently here on the channel. I used the BOSS DD-500 and the BOSS TE-2 Tera Echo pedals to create an ambient drone with delays left over for an ambient distorted lead on top. So in this video, let's walk through how I got the sound. First up is the guitar. I'm using a PRS baritone. And you can hear it's just a clean Fender-style amp model. Next up are the pedals. First in line is the Wampler Ego compressor. Let me turn it on and you'll be able to hear the difference. I'm just squashing the dynamics a little bit and creating a little more sustain. Next up is a distortion pedal. I'm using the Strymon Sunset. You can use whatever kind of distortion pedal you prefer and get similar results. The Strymon is set up with two distortions. It's a GE germanium kind of distortion tone combined with a two-stage distortion. And here's what it sounds like. Okay, and I've turned the tone control all the way down on my guitar, so tone knob all the way down. Next up is the TC Electronics Sub-and-Up Octaver, and I've got this set up to provide mostly a sub-octave tone, and that is what's going to form the foundation of the drone. So here is the sub-and-up plus the distortion turned on. Okay, and you might have noticed that the volume dropped a little bit. I did that on purpose so that when I create the drone using the DD-500, it's easier to balance out the drone sound with the lead lines. Next up is a volume pedal, and it's my Morley Little Alligator. All right, let's get to the fun stuff, the DD-500. First thing you'll want to do if you have a DD-500 is upgrade it to version 2 of the firmware. I cannot recommend this enough. It really improves the DD-500. There are tons of new features. In a way, it turns it into an entirely different pedal. All right, so go ahead and upgrade it. All right, as far as my settings, what I did was I used a foot switch setting. So you'll want to go into the System Edit menu and change your FSW foot switch setting to A/B simul. And what that does, it allows you to run two different delays at the same time. So foot switch A controls delay A, foot switch B controls delay B. You can set them independently, and you can save it all as a preset. It's really, really cool. And then you can turn them on and off, again, independently. So that's what I did. Let's look at both of those delays. All right, let's talk about delay A. So I've got that set up as a dual delay type on the DD-500, and that allows me to combine two different delay types in one patch. Okay, so in this case, 94A. And it's a combination of tape and analog delay, and this is what it sounds like. Okay, and you can hear the delay is pretty long. It is a 2.5 second delay. All right, so that is delay A. Let me turn on delay B. This is a tape delay, strictly a tape delay, and it's the RE201 delay type, and I've got it set to a 5-second delay. Here's what it sounds like. Okay, and you might be saying, hey, Bill, that was not 5-second delays. Well, actually it was, but one of the cool things about the tape delay is you can select the number of tape playback heads to emulate a tape deck with multiple playback heads. And I've got it set to 4 playback heads. So you get 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is the 5 seconds. All right, so let me turn them both on. So 94A and 94B, I've got a dual delay with tape and analog, and then this dedicated tape delay. Here's what it sounds like. And let me get my lead tone here and just play a couple lead sounds. That's pretty cool. So that is the delay. Those are the delay patches. Now let's move quickly to the Tera Echo. The Tera Echo is a really cool device. To me, it feels like a combination between delay and reverb. And so the way I've got the pedal set up is pretty simple. The effects level is set to about, I don't know, maybe 40%. There is a tone control. Sorry, I got to look down here. That's set to about maybe 30-35%. Feedback is pretty high, so that's maybe 60%. And then the last one is really cool. It's the S time, so that is at the time of the delay / reverb, and that's set pretty high at about 60%. Here's what it sounds like just by itself. That is a really nice sound. Now let me go ahead and just add the lead tone in and play just a couple notes here. All right, so those are all the sounds. Let me go ahead and add in the delays here and let's see what we get. All right, cool. Obviously, you're not going to shred or play really fast lead lines with this patch. It would be too muddy, but it sounds really nice with a drone. Now, how did I get the drone? Basically, I'm using the built-in phrase looper in the DD-500, which is really nice. It allows you to create a loop that will play through the delays, and then you can just, after you record the loop, you can turn it on to play mode, and then just keep going with the delays. Really nice. So let me go ahead and set that up. I'm going to set the DD-500 into looper mode. And then what I'm going to do is create a silent loop for about, I don't know, 4 seconds or so, just to kind of predefine the length of the loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I went 5 seconds, but oh well. And now I'm going to turn the sub up on and turn the looper back to overdub mode, and I'm just going to play a low E. So if you're on a standard guitar, that's just the 6th string open. On the baritone, it'll be the 5th string open. All right, so here we go. I'm going to turn it on overdub and play the drone. And I'm going to let it go for more than 5 seconds so it overdubs over and over again so I get a nice smooth loop. All right, now I've got it on play mode, and that's just going to keep going. All right. I'm now ready to start playing my lead line, and let me do that, and you can hear what it sounds like. Let me turn off the sub and up so we get the real lead line. Here we go. Really nice. When I got this patch set up, I thought, whoa, this is great. And I really like the overall tone and texture of the patch, and the combination of the low drone and then the kind of soaring lead tones you can get. And it sounds really great, I think, if you play seventh intervals, which I did do in the piece a little bit. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to play some sevenths here, just two strings apiece. Here we go. Yeah, that's really cool. At least I think it's cool. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to Chords of Orion. I've got ambient guitar-related content coming each and every week. I'd love to have you on board, and don't forget to hit the bell notification. And as always, I'll see all of you on the next video.